Hello everybody, and welcome to a new Chillist series. This game is called Everything. I talked about it a little bit in this week's episode of The Witness. But I was basically saying that just from the short little trailers I've seen, this game seems similar to The Witness in like its art style and just kind of its feel, but other than that I don't really know anything else about this game really. So I just opened this up and this came up, so give it a shot. Let's go ahead and put my name, K-Nite. Oh, we are a particle of dust. Oh. Okay. Were we supposed to... to think? Oh, I think, therefore I am. Why do I need to be here? Can you imagine if that was the first thing you thought? If we can... I'm trying to like go towards some of these other like light particles and like collect them, but that doesn't seem to be how this works. Think again. Where did this come from? Alright, so I'm already getting a very philosophical vibe from this game. Oh. I'm getting... I don't know if we're getting bigger or if we're just zooming in. Where am I supposed to be going? That's a good question. Camel. Oh man. The sounds that camels make, they make me laugh. Like camels and llamas and alpacas. Like whenever I run into a camel in Minecraft, or a llama in Minecraft, I just lose it. Cause, oh. What? This is not what I expected. Okay, I did not expect this game to be so funny. Oh, they're all doing it. Oh, there's like a... You are a camel. Thoughts, info added under help. Okay. That's like the, see that like white thing between my legs? That's like the symbol for the game. Oh, if we can go towards that. Oh. It was like a... Hi K-Nite. You found me finally. We've been waiting for you for such a long time. Notice my thought had that symbol icon. Look out for others with this. We're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Name of the game. Press C. What did I say? That popped up too fast. Things with the everything. We're gonna call it the everything icon. Unlock. That went way too fast. I did not have time to read that. Okay, it said something about C, pressing C to do something. I'm pressing C. It's not doing anything. Okay. Are we... Oh, that's a tall camel. This reminds me of like Goat Sim, you know? With the tall goat. Okay, so we started over here, and that... I feel like we were supposed to do something with that, and I didn't. So let's see if we can, like... No. We're just kind of running around it. Okay. There's like a cloud over here. Let's go towards the cloud. Getting like... oh, zebras. I don't know, this game is already just not at all what I expected. I suppose I'm alive, I guess. I really don't know anymore. I don't know how it feels to be dead. Well, it might be that too. Good point. I mean, we all could be dead. We all could be alive. We may never know. Truly. The only thing we know is that we are. And that's it. We are. Or the only thing I know is I am. For sure. I can't even guarantee that you guys are you. That you're there. I think well, there's the little goat. Hey, little goat. What if can we climb up things? Oh. Kind of? Maybe? No, we can't. But, the comedian, Jim Jeffries, you ever listen to him? He's an Australian comedian. Like, whenever I think about, like, existential things, I think about him. Because, like, the only thing I know for sure is that I exist. That's it. For all I know, I could just be, like, in a padded cell, and everything I think is real is just all in my head. And that's true. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. How things announce their existence. So sing. Sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like. And so does everything else. I feel like we should make a drinking game out of this. Every time they say everything, you have to drink. If other things hear you, they might know. Do something. Sing to other animals, press space, the middle mouse button. Okay, I'm not doing anything, it's just like moving on its own. I'm seriously not touching the keyboard or the mouse or anything. He's just going. Can I sing? Okay. Middle mouse button? Oh. Oh my god, this game is so goofy. I'm sorry, normally when I'm doing the Chillist series, I like it to just be very relaxed, but I don't know, this game, like I said, it's not what I expected. Here we go sing to some zebras. Hey goat, you wanna sing to each other? Okay. Well, let's see what this guy has to say. This tree, I think. Oh, rock. Keep your darkness to yourself, and your family and closest friends, acquaintances, and everyone you meet. Thanks. What, did I read that wrong, or was that even a sentence? Oh, hello, rock. Can we talk to this rock in English? No. Seemed like he had something to say. Though, I miss other things. This place used to have more. Now it just gets emptier every year. Let's talk to our camel friend. Hey, how far back do you think camels go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of camels getting mixed up all the way back to forever. Incredible you made it through, and finally arrived here. The other camels around here are reflections of you from back then. Each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other camels, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them. and find where you really start and end is really up to you. Other camels are nearby. Join them by pressing or holding V. We're gonna start Katamari Damassing some camels here. Aw, I love you, camel. Oh, are we? We are becoming other camels. You are not a camel. You are a tall goat. Okay. Okay. Get to a high point. Here we go. See if we can find some other camels to Katamari Damacy here. I think that's camel. Come here, camel friend. Join us. You can join us too. Aw, and a copy. Yay. Our herd is growing. Let's talk to him first. There you are. Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. Release some camels by pressing C. Who did we let go of? That guy? I don't want to let go. I want all of the camels. I want a big ol' herd of camels. Game is ridiculous. I love that we can make them all sing at the same time. Conform. Join us. Become one with the herd. And we will all sing our proud camel song all at once. Sing with me, my friends. Sing with me, my brothers and sisters. Beautiful. Welcome to our herd. I wonder how big this map is. Okay, here's someone to talk to. Is it like an oasis? Or another rock? Oh, it's Camel. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures? Are they here for you? Or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other. Because you can only see things from a camel's perspective. Just as I can only see from a yucca cane's perspective. Oh, I thought we were talking about camel. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Descend, get close to something small, hold down right click or left click and select WASD. Oh. Okay. And release. Let's be... Oh, the little tiny guy. Hey there, little tiny guy. So did we just lose all of our camels? Where's this? I mean... Oh! We're moving. Interesting. So can we become anything? First bond. Do we have to bond with things first? Release So we can descend to level below. Okay. No. Now we're a little rock. Oh, now we're very Katamari. X. Hi, friend. It looks like you've seen things from a little point of view. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around. To see things from bigger things' points of view. Is that a tooth? I think we're talking to a tooth. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? I mean, who said there has to be a right one? Ascend, yeah, just hit the other button. Yeah, I guess we have to get closer to something bigger. Okay. One of these guys. Is that a snail? Everything is set to default enter mode. If using a one-button mouse, you may prefer to set... No, that's fine. Oh, is that for like Macs? Because they only have one button. Silly Macs. Not yet bonded with this thing. Oh, okay. So that's the plant singing. Oh, it doesn't like us. Hold left shift when moving. You are a jade plant. I have to do this thing that I'm doing. Can't you see that? How we talk? I want to be like one of those shells. Okay, we're a bit bigger piece of grass. We move very slowly. Hello, guy. No, I want to talk to the... There we go. I guess we weren't close enough. Sure, I didn't get to choose my parents, but I can choose what kind of child I'll be to them. And I choose to be completely absent. Oh, scorpion. This is cool. Scorpions are neat. Well, you see that spinny move? Open arachnid category? Okay, hold on, let's... Seeing... What's smaller? Descend? Oh. Flying info added? Oh. Are we gonna run into some tardigrades? Tardigrades are like the coolest thing ever. I think we're kind of floating around here. Foxglove pollen. Are we supposed to like categorize every little thing in this game? It would take forever. What are we now? Bacterium category. Oh, can we? Nothing is smaller than you near. How small can we go? Can we go down like to an atom or like a molecule even? I don't see anything smaller, but I couldn't see this guy. Our childhood was more hopeful. Now I'm just trying to find others like me. Or at least that's what I say to myself that I'm doing. I imagine this may be as small as we can get. Here we go, a little bit faster. That's a big guy. Will we become him? It's like a flea or a tick or something. Ooh. This guy seems to have something important to say. What there is?
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
Okay. Blame yourself or blame nothing. Okay. We, see if we can... What is this guy? Let's be him for a minute. What are you? Seem like a piece of broken pottery, but I doubt that's what you are. Sand grain. Oh. What are you? You look like some kind of bacteria. I like the way you float. What kind of diet are you on? Figure out what this guy is, and then become one of these, and like see if we can start a herd of bacteria. I feel like if we're just something long enough, we'll find out what it is. That seems to be working so far. That's our song. I'm on vacation and it sucks. My brother just decided he's a planet. That doesn't sound so bad. Why don't you become a planet? Another hand grain. Okay. Do we like this little guy? No. There we go, little guy. Oh, piece of DNA. Does DNA float around like this? Just without a host? I think it does. But I don't know, I'm no expert. Descend to a level below. You are DNA. DNA. Open atom category. Here we go. We can become an atom. Descend. I think this is one of those things where, like, you know, you want to get as small as you can, and then we'll try and get as big as we can. You know? It's like when you first open Minecraft. First thing you do, you dig straight down, see how far you can go. And then you would nerd pull all the way up to the sky, see as how high you can go. You know? Are we? Interesting interpretation of an atom. I like it. Because atoms aren't like a solid thing, you know? A world that peoples. We got another recording here.
As a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples. using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples.
Trippy.
And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't, you came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality, as if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, the center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
Okay. Getting deep, getting philosophical here. Talking about racism. Can you join us? Nothing more to OV. Nothing to join here. Okay, I saw some circles though. See how our song sounds. Quite musical. These sounds. Hi friend. Would you like to join us? Yes. Oh, he loves us. Or she loves us, or it loves us, or it is love, or it came out of love, or it became love. I don't know. Something that guy was saying. Why don't you join us too? We can all be a herd of spheres, I guess? Join us. Let's see how many spheres. Whoa. I feel like we are like going through time and space right now. Well, that was fun. Can we descend even further? Is something close enough? Okay, what are you? I don't even know what we are anymore. We descended past the atom a while ago. Feedback sphere. Oh, we're in 1D. Okay. Hi, friend. This is okay. Oh, we can't sing. Okay, see you later, pal. Hello, friend. Ooh. Would you like to join us? Yeah, come on, friend. Got a big guy over here. Not a big guy, but you know what I mean. Just even small. Oh, like a galaxy. See, now this just makes me think of Animal House. Oh, is this whole thing like cyclical? Like, do we become space and then like a galaxy and then the solar system, and then a planet, and then like shrink back down. And but like, you know, there's that moment in Animal House, and there's that really drunk kid, and he's like, you know, what if we're just a solar system on the finger of a giant, or a universe, or whatever on the finger of a giant? Then that must mean that there are galaxies and solar systems and universes on my finger. Another idea altogether.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. But now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe, coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
I mean, this he's interesting, I guess. This is all just kind of like, I don't know, it's theoretical, I guess. It doesn't, you can't really prove or disprove any of it, you know? That's, I don't know. I'm a very logical, factual-based person. I like things you can prove. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. I mean, I guess we are like, you know, we're all made of stardust. We're all made of star stuff. Very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. Oh boy, we can dance now. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Well, that's not true. You can dance by yourself. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with different things. Okay. Join with 2 or more things, then stop moving and press 8. Okay. Weird. 8 is very far away. You know, on a keyboard from using WASD. Hello. Would you like to dance, friend? What do we? What do you have to, I think you have to. Would you like to join with me? I don't know if he. I've been trying to get some of these things to join me, but I can't seem to get them to join me. Alright, maybe let's descend a little bit. Okay, we're a sun. What sound do suns make? Oh. Open star category, okay. Let's go find a star. Are these planets, are they orbiting us? I think some of them are. Where is there a star, though? Are you a star? I don't know. Let's talk to him. No such thing as things. Okay. Let's
What I would call a kind
become
of
a
a
planet.
basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things.
Mesoplanet.
That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems.
Earth-like planet.
I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
We are now a ringed sand planet. So what, he was saying that things are wiggly? Hello. Can you join us? I want to dance. Can't get anything to join us to dance. Okay. Let's maybe we can find an Earth-like planet and become camels again or something. It doesn't seem like planets can dance or even join each other. Come here. Come here. You look like Earth. Join me. Let me become you. Okay. Okay, you are another Earth-like planet. Green planet. This has all happened before, and will all happen again. Cheers to you, friend. Will you join me? No. Descend. Oh, okay, now we are an iceberg. Can we find some other icebergs to join us? Oh, I like the way the iceberg, like, moves. Is it just rolling? Oh, maybe it's just rolling. But it's kind of like forming and... Was that an island? Can we talk to the island? Huh? Will you join me? How about you? You're an iceberg. Can we just go right through it? What do you have to say? What are you? I'm here. You're here, I'm here. Too, it seems like. Ooh. Shall we descend? I just want to dance, man. What are you? What are we? Are we squid? We a plant? I think we're... Okay, we're like... Okay. Some seaweed or something? Alright. Feel a voice inside my head? It's speaking all the time, always finding ways of relating each thing to something else. I don't know if it all makes sense when I say it. It comes out like do-do-do-do-do, but not everything understands that. Okay. Alright, we got some friends. We definitely got some friends now. Okay, now can we dance? Oh, we're dancing. You are Kelp, large. Oh, hold on. Do we get... I want to get more of them to join us. Come on, all of you, come and join us. We will be one Kelp herd, and now we will dance. There we go. Another Kelp is ready to be born? Aw. Got a little baby Kelp. Guy at the top of the screen shows when new arrivals are ready. Wow. Oh, what was that? Was that a whale? Hold on, I want to become a whale. I'd much rather be a whale than a Kelp. Where did it go? Whale. Was that like a beluga? Are they the ones that look like this? Because they kind of look like sperm whale. They kind of look like narwhals without the horns. Okay. Oh, dolphins. Oh, join me. Alright. Let's find us some more whales. I want a big old herd of whales. And then I want to take over the world as whales. Is that something we can do? Are you a whale? Yeah. Are you a whale? Oh, you're an orca. Hello, orca. Sounds like Free Willy. More orcas. Oh man, I'd love if we could become blue whales. The largest animal on the planet. Let's find some more. Well, I guess, can we dance and then make some more? Yeah. We can just keep making more and more whales. They'll just keep dancing. Which, you know, I'm starting to think that dancing is just mating. See how many whales we can make. Let's just keep going. I love the all of like the Blue Planet and Planet Earth movies or TV shows, series. I've seen like all of them. That's part of the reason I like whales so much, because they're so interesting. Like, orca whales are one of the few creatures on the planet that like kill and torture their prey for fun, you know? They're pretty messed up. They're called killer whales for a reason. Have you ever seen Blackfish? It's a good documentary. I highly recommend it. But it's all about... Oh, the little bubble's gone. So maybe that's the maximum amount of whales we can have. Oh, they're like... dancing together and making shapes. Oh, we can keep making more though. The little bubble's just gone. Yeah, let's just keep going. Just keep making as many whales as we can. But it's also pretty messed up how humans treat whales, you know. They need space, you know, like this. They need all this open ocean to be able to live. But, you know, we keep them in pools. They just, they don't do well. I mean, I'm really hoping we can, like, eventually take over the planet as whales, and then take over the universe as whales. And there's nothing I would love more than a space whale. I think we can only create when we're dancing, so I was thinking about like moving around and like a big figure 8, like an infinity symbol. But like, you know, running around and seeing what else we can see, but we can only reproduce more whales when we're dancing. Well, I keep saying it, but this game is just, this is not at all what I expected. Like in the trailers, I thought it was... I mean, I gotta say, I didn't watch much of the trailer. But I just saw, like... I thought it was more like a puzzle platformer type game, but this is just a very, like... casual, kind of exploratory kind of game. Kind of reminds me of Spore a little bit. Have you ever played that game or ever heard of that game? It's you start out as like, you know, kind of like a little molecule or a little bacteria, and you grow and you evolve and you can like continue to change your character until you become like humanoid and take over the world. But the character designs in that game are amazing. You can get pretty goofy, pretty silly with it, or pretty like scary with it. And the options and the just the character design, I think, is the best part of that game. It's pretty amazing, like what all you can do in that game. All right. Are we still like actually adding whales? I can't even tell. Or are we spawning whales and it's despawning another one? I'm not sure. Can't really tell. It's not like I'm like counting each one and trying to keep track of them all. Oh, they keep making like different patterns. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I just hit my glass of water. Okay, let's all sing at once. Shall we move on? Let's move on. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. What are you? Let's see what, I mean, can we like jump out of the water? Oh, that'd be so cool. Can we jump? Jump. I don't think we can. I mean, they are whales. They do need to come up for air every once in a while. Everything. The stratocumulus cloud. And all clouds are created for some duty. But what are you created for, animal? I'd like to give meaning to other rock continents' existence. But I don't know how to do that yet. We are so big. We are such a big... What do they call? They call them herds of whales? Flock of whales? I'm not sure what. A troop of whales? I don't know. There's probably a name for them. A school. How do we get up there? Alright. Shall we move on from the whales? We've been whales for a while. We did our part to help the whale population, right? That's pretty. Music. Okay. I wanted to get to that next everything icon, but you are a rock continent. Landform. Can we become clouds? No. Ice continent. Okay, that's... What are you? A mountainous continent? Looks like a Andy continent? Green continent. Getting hold of the Wiggly World.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
I don't know what this guy's talking about anymore. But I like the way that, like, time passes. When you, like, when we were the landform, that was cool. And, like, this, we're, like, dropping seeds and dying and growing again. Like, as the trees. That's pretty cool. A baobab tree. Is that an elephant? Oh, an elephant. I was trying to become the birds, but I couldn't figure out how to get up there to them. I don't get why all the animals flip around. That's so strange. This game's like clearly coded fairly well. Why do all the animals just flip around instead of walk? I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. I think this game is like maybe 2 or 3 hours long, so I don't know. I kind of want to see where it goes. You know, so we might get 2 or 3 more episodes out of this. Let's just go up here. This was clearly like man-made. I don't know, is it the time of people yet? But I guess time is only a construct, I don't know. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll be back again this weekend with The Witness, and I'm going to try and record this again for next week. I'll be streaming, I'm trying to stream at least once every weekend, so if you'd like to join me on like either Friday or Saturday or Sunday every weekend. It's going to be a little different each weekend, just depending on what I've got going on each particular weekend. But yeah, and then The Long Dark will be back on October 22nd. So I've got a lot to look forward to. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.